Hello and welcome to my final half of a match in the current Dominion League season. Last time I went 2-1 against the thetruequ, and this time I've got to get one win in the final 3 games to secure promotion. I do have to go second in 2 of the 3 games, so so far we've had total first player advantage. So let's see, we got Page here. We don't have Draw. We do have Copper Trashing, but it looks like we don't have Estate Trashing. I guess technically we have Draw in the form of Warrior, but pretty much we don't have Draw. We do have Horn of Plenty. I don't know how you play enough horns in a turn to Mega Turn without any draw, though. If you thin down enough where you have 3 estates, well, but then you only have so many stop cards, and a couple of horns is already past that point. With Armory, we can't transport Counterfeit, unfortunately. So then the question is, I want to get a Counterfeit. So do I open Silver Page? I do think I want Page, if for no other reason than be able to get to Warrior. Also, Hero looks quite good here with Counterfeit, Horn, Platinum. Yeah, I think I will get a silver. I don't think Armory does very much here, or Engineer. There's not that many cheap cards that we want, except for Peddler, which it's going to be a while before you can actually make that cheap. Okay, so we hit Counterfeit right away. That's great. Hopefully we don't bottom deck our Page, and then we'll be good to go. I guess you can get a little bit of draw with Summon, but not very much. Not really that excited about Artificer either, relative to Peddler. I mean, given that we don't have enough draw to do too much with Artificer. Armory Silver. Yikes. Wait, something is making like a noise and I cannot figure out what. I don't think that my mic is picking it up, but it's distracting me. Okay, so we could get another Page here. I think that would make some sense. Like, Warrior is the only form of draw, so we're going to want a couple of pages at least, I think. Plus the Hero. Be good to get as well. Might even get another Page here. I mean, I could see it being correct to transport, but all right, I think I got it. Found the source of the noise. Oh. I have to get 2 silvers. I don't want to get 2 silvers. Oh well. So yeah, we could transport. We could get another page. We transport. We're transporting peddler or artificer. There is an argument for transporting peddler, which is that it's easier to buy in general. Although, is it even easier right now? Maybe it's not. Yeah, let's transport an artificer. Yeah, we don't have 2 action cards to line up with each other to get a peddler anyway. Alright, so we can get our double artificer on, or we could buy page transport the artificer. So would we rather have a page or another artificer, I guess is the question. I think I'll take the artificer. Huh. Man, don't do that. Reason to use the artificer here. Okay, so I have 8 coins, which is more than I really want. I could like summon peddler. I could grab another counterfeit. I would definitely like another counterfeit, but I think I'm going to summon peddler because I think it's going to be rare that I have the opportunity to do that. And I can just get another counterfeit this turn. Maybe it would have been better to put another counterfeit into my shuffle previously rather than getting the artificer. Definitely see that. Thank you. I've been questioning whether we actually want a champion. Probably give that some thought. Think there's any reason to use the artificer here? Like anything I would gain, I can just buy. I have 10. Actually summon peddler again and then get a counterfeit. Interesting question about what treasure to gain with the hero. Yeah, I can definitely see counterfeit being the right pickup. Could also be horn. maybe. Right, so my opponent is getting a champion. I think we, well, we could potentially pick up another page here. Or we could wait and have a bigger hand size and top. Yeah, let's just play the warrior first. That's a lot of silver. That is a lot of silver. So we're gonna have 3, 4, plus 8 is 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 coins. Yeah, that's definitely overkill. But discarding 2 cards to top deck a page would, I mean, I still have 14 coins. I think that's fine. 3, 4, 8, yeah, 12 plus 2 is 14. I think I'm gonna just do summon Peddler and do I want a platinum? We're already hitting pretty large amounts of money, but could summon 2 peddlers, I guess. I'll take a platinum. All right, so we already have a hero. I think I'm gonna keep the war. Means a rogue. Is there good stuff in the trash? There's a treasure hunter in the trash. Did I do that just now? No. When did that happen? Oh, my warrior trashed an armory and a treasure hunter. That actually seems like it might have helped my opponent on net. Alright, so do we want another counterfeit? Do we want another counterfeit? Summon another peddler. Buy another peddler. I don't think I'm gonna get a champion. I just don't think it does very much here. I mean, granted, the summoning for plus actions is gonna run out soon, but... Oh my gosh, that's so much silver. I don't think there's a reason to want to try to draw something with that Artificer gains us. Sorry about that. And we could get another page here and turn it into a treasure hunter. It's only really a great idea if we are going to actually get a champion, which I guess we could do this shuffle. There's also the fact that we have no plus buy right now, though we could just buy colony. Yeah, I'll grab another page, I guess. Yeah, I'm just going to take colony here. There's a lot of stuff in the trash for the rogue to gain that is not really any good. All right, goodbye, peddlers. I think I'm taking a platinum here. And so we can have 7 or 8 coins. We could put some ports in our deck and then not have to exchange for champion, probably. Just use the warriors. What better can we do than that? Can't really make much use of summon here. Yeah, I think that's fine. Play this without gaining any silver. Amazing. So pick up another artificer here. Could summon a page just for the +1 card draw for next turn. I could also go, I could transport the artificer. Yeah, sure, why not? All right, we could once again get a page, but maybe I would rather just get this copper out of my deck. Well, 8, 9, 10, 11. We could do it by discarding this silver, I guess. Or we could... I won, but why wouldn't we top deck it if we're going to get one? Slow board. No warriors left. We probably want to leave this page as a page. We want another page? It doesn't hurt anything. I'm not taking another treasure hunter. Hey! Come on, that's rude. Oh, give that back. Okay, that's whatever. Dang. Oh. Hmm. Well, I don't want to use the Artificer. What I'm wondering is whether I should play this Warrior. Sure don't need to. Probably not. Dang. I want that platinum. Huh? Province? That's weird. Yeah, you don't want province. Oh my gosh, what? Okay, you do want province. I don't. That really makes a ton of sense, but ugh. Great. Do I counterfeit this counterfeit just so that I can hit summon? I guess so. I guess so. can't imagine there's anything that Artificer gains me that I actually care about drawing. Well, no. I'd need one more card in hand to be able to hit 5 or something. Yeah, still a card short of being able to do something good. Alright, so right now I have 10, 11, 12 coins, not including whatever I counterfeit. If I... Let's say that I gained... But I hit 19 if I gained like a silver and counterfeited a platinum. 12 coins plus 5 is 17. Yeah, I could. So I could... Okay, that seems like what I want to do. I wonder if I should keep the... or exchange to hero. At this point. Me too. Alright, that's all pretty whatever. So many ports. Rip. Alrighty. So I hit... Oh, I have a 2-point lead on top of the colony. Alright, I just take colony then. I was thinking, like, do I Artificer for... for an estate, but no, I don't need to do that. No, no! Well, buy your colony duchy. Guess I should have. Oh my gosh. With no summon coming in? Unfortunate. That was annoying. If if I take a state there, I mean, if I take a state there, I hurt my next turn a lot. So it's pretty hard to justify that, but all right, we got, I guess the draw here is Magpie Caravan, and then you got Governor and Bridge Troll. Ooh, boy. Limited trashing. I think, would be nice to hit 5 and pick up a Bridge Troll. It'd also be nice to have Magpies duplicate themselves. I think. Wonder if that's an argument for embargo. I don't know what I'd be embargoing. But like, you know, embargo allows Magpie to duplicate. Of course, Magpie doesn't draw it, so it does make it less like, yeah, I'm just going to take silver. I don't know. I don't want to have to figure out what I would embargo. I know that I would end up playing the embargo before I got like whatever key card that my opponent didn't have, and be awkward. So just not deal with it. All right, I think I'm going to transition straight to Merchant now on 3. Okay, well, Magpie bottom decks, but we get a Bridge Troll. Opponent goes Governor first. I don't think that's the way to go. All right, so second Bridge Troll or Governor. We also have to think about Temple at some point. I think I'm gonna go with second Bridge Troll. So we've had one duplicated Magpie each. I think here I'm going to go Caravan. I do want to get a Temple, but at some point, I mean. But right now, actually, it's going to be awkward to ever play Temple, isn't it? Because of wanting to be able to play Bridge Trolls. With no villages. Yeah, that. All right, so, well, I think it's time for us to pick up a Governor then. Maybe we never get Temple. Seems a little unfortunate. I don't know why I didn't register that there were no villages. So Governor Merchant. Is this a shuffle I want to trigger? I have no Bridge Trolls down, but I haven't seen my other Bridge Troll. Actually, wait, have I seen? Oh, I guess my other Bridge Troll missed the shuffle. Okay, so yeah, it's down there. First, the Governors. Very rude. A 2-1 Governor split with me having 2 Bridge Trolls isn't so bad. I could go like Caravan Embargo and try to embargo the Bridge Trolls. Or I could get a temple. Temple embargo is kind of greedy. Um, let's go caravan embargo. Estate to merchant or copper to nothing? I think estate to merchant. All right. So we could just empty the magpies for draw purposes. We could also go like magpie temple. Let's pick up the temple. Maybe 2 caravans are better than two magpies. Could see that. Would be nice to hit Citadel. I'm not sure how my opponent did it. I guess not having bridge trolls in the deck helps. State to merchant again. Okay, so if I want to hit Citadel, probably I just draw cards here. I do risk... No, actually, this is my other bridge troll, right? Yeah, the other one missed the shuffle. Okay, so actually I don't risk terminal collision. That's good. Yeah, let's do it. All right, we can hit Citadel without playing the merchant. Didn't really take advantage of the bridge troll in play, but what are you going to do? You also got to watch out for like salt stuff. There's not a ton of buys on the board, granted. What if I turn Magpie into Governor? Merchant into Caravan or Merchant into... I don't like not drawing cards this turn, is the thing about that. I think I'm not going. Oh, now I have plus actions. Well, I guess I'll play both of my bridge trolls. Okay, so... Probably should buy a province, huh? Go caravan, caravan, merchant, and really push piles with 2 bridge trolls in play. It's not pushing piles to the point where it's actually gonna... lead to a pile at next turn. Could salt for a point and then take a merchant. These caravans are that I would be buying are unlikely to do anything, really. Well, maybe that's not true. I mean, we do have the magpie draw. The 2 caravans this turn. If I go caravan, caravan, merchant, there's 5 cards left between these 2 piles. You have the temple coming up. I'll have 3 buys next turn. Also governor remodel stuff to consider. I don't have any gold, my opponent does, which is not great. I'd also just take a curse and go governor caravan. I could even take a duchy. I could go duchy caravan. I'm actually going to do that. Maybe that's too scared, but... Maybe I should just trash into governor here. There's all my copper. Jeez. Where'd you buy silver? I understand that. I need to think about the fact that I have Citadel rather than just playing cards. I just completely forgot about it 2 times in a row. I mean, I don't think it would have made sense for me to double play governor anyway, but still should have thought about it. Unfortunately, we cannot buy... Oh, no, we can buy province. We have 2... Yeah, that's right. Okay. Do I play governor for remodel here? The question then. Good governor for cards. Might be able to hit double province if we do. And honestly, the estate might not be a terrible card to hang on to at this point. Plus, we want to get back around to our bridge trolls. Yeah, do it. All right, well, so much for that. We draw there. Copper province, copper province caravan. Feels bad. All right, I do not want another duchy. I take a caravan. I take caravan merchant. Goes down to 4 cards to empty piles. My opponent has their bridge trolls in play, so that seems like a bad idea. Maybe I do want another duchy. I really don't, though. Maybe I need to take one. I don't know, it's all very awkward. I could just take caravan. Caravans and 2 bridge trolls in play. Ah, that's frightening. I guess I had the same thing. And just drew a bunch of freaking copper. Hard to imagine the caravan doing anything right now. Oh boy. We could trash silver into caravan, I guess. We do reduce our hand size, which is pretty annoying. I want to do that. Silver into caravan. You could also go magpie into duchy. That seems a little too much. Not gonna have their other governor. No, they could. They shuffled. No, I think I'm gonna need the buy power this turn. Probably. Mm. Oh. Wow. Well, that sucked. I guess. I guess starting with governor was correct, or I don't know. I was maybe I should have opened with embargo. That was all very awkward. Or maybe I needed to take some curses. I don't know. That was all very rough. All right, so I think the trashing is probably strong enough here that we don't need to go for familiar. It's pretty close. You can do a draw to X thing with like mystics and hermits and fortune tellers and storerooms, although there's not that much plus action, so maybe not all of those things. But anyway, maybe it's better to do Curse Village Envoy because of the lack of additional villages. We open Hermit Amulet? Hermit is really strong here because of Way of the Horse. So maybe we just open. I think we are going to want the Amulet if our opponent goes for Familiar for faster trashing. But yeah, we can just gain stuff with Hermit and then play it as Way of the Horse. This is really nice. We kind of want a lot of Hermits. Amulet's silver gaining, probably not so hot. I think I'm just going to go double Hermit. Damn it. Alright, well, we'll horse one of them. Alright, we're going to hit 3 next turn. Isn't great. We take a Madman here. Probably. Oh, we're gonna need Amulet for trashing coppers. Duh. Okay. Yeah, we'll take a Madman and buy Amulet here. I guess if I'd opened Hermit Amulet for that reason, it wouldn't have really mattered. I would have ended up forcing anyway. want a second amulet. Seems a little greedy. We do want to hit 5. How do we do that? One way to do it is to just horse one of these cards, I guess. So in that sense, we don't really need silver. Maybe just go... Maybe we get a storeroom for our Madman turn. And then, I don't know, another Hermit, I guess. Now the question is, do we horse the amulet here so that we have a bigger Madman turn? I think so. Okay, I'm gonna Hermit at gaining an amulet. Horse this Hermit. No, wait, that doesn't make sense because we. Yeah, never mind. Unless we would rather play amulet than storeroom, but I don't think we would. We're gonna get at that Cursed Village, so storeroom, discard that. Yeah. Vagrant or Slay? Slay. Still not sure whether I should be ultimately getting Envoy or doing DTX stuff with Mystic or whatever. I think I'm gonna horse the Slay. Cool. We just not play the storeroom, take another Cursed Village, probably. Take another Slay back. Sure. Dang it, my poor amulets. Never gonna trash these stinking coppers at this rate. Why are there 2 amulets in the trash? Oh. Alright, well, we're definitely getting another amulet. Question is, do we horse this Hermit to try to hit 5 again? I think so. Down to 1 Hermit. That's something to pay attention to. Plays a horse using Way of the Horse. About that. Might be time. Add Mystic over First Village. I think. We storm all this stuff away, we're pretty likely to find another cursed village. So I think I'm gonna do. Okay. We did top deck some bad stuff there. Maybe we need to horse the sleigh. Yeah, gain an amulet instead of a sleigh. What is this card? I'm confused. It's not copper. It's not an estate. It's not a cursed village. Do I have... Oh, oops. Do I have 3 amulets? No. And I've got the only hermit. Is it a sleigh? Do I have another sleigh there? Maybe I do. I guess that must be what it is. All right, well. Starting to think maybe I don't need a mystic. Maybe I just want to go cursed village and then their hermit, which can potentially gain another storeroom. Oh, greed. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna get another hermit. All right. I think we hermit draw, then we storeroom. I think I want another storeroom. All right, this time I'm going to discard the hermit, I think. We don't want to discard for cards. We just want to discard for coins here. All right. Let's get a sleigh, I think, now. Unfortunately, we can't. We want to leave. So we had 7 coppers. Now we have 5 coppers. We have copper on top. We know we have amulets coming in. I think I want to leave that copper on top. Oh, no, wait. If I discard, then I might get the sleigh in hand, and then I might get to top deck my purchase. Okay, that's... Never mind. That was bad. I needed to do that differently somehow. Oh well. Alright, are we taking another cursed village? I think so. No. A curse. I guess Hermit can take care of that. Alright, what do we want now? Do we want another Hermit? Yeah, let's take another Hermit. On his deck wasn't doing things, now suddenly it is. Oh good, I didn't want to be miserable. No. Alright, let's force a Hermit, I guess. We'll just store him for cards at this point. Maybe we keep one Hermit. Oh, I messed that up. Okay, that's fine. We'll... Hermit for another storeroom first, or... Or storeroom. We've got more storeroom, or another cursed village in here, so I think I'm going to storeroom, discard those, discard those. All right, now we can finally get rid of this curse. Can discard, cool, so we can discard the sleigh and then redraw it. Take another sleigh or another storeroom. Probably another storeroom. Okay. We're doing things. We're doing things. I think I'm just going to discard this Hermit to hit 10. We could also top deck a horse if we wanted. At least try to. We discarded 4 cards. 6 cards. Draw 4, we top deck 2 of them. That could go poorly. Of course, we can always horse the Hermit too. Yeah. I'm diluted. All right, well, I guess we're greening next turn. Not buying Mystic anyway. I think I got 6 cursed villages. I'm pretty sure I did, so I have that going for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so should have a pretty strong advantage from that standpoint. I'm also much better trashed than my opponent. Well, I'm not going to get to trash with Amulet this turn. But we can take +1 coin, which is fine. All right, do we play? Oh, what? Okay. So that game clinched my promotion. So I feel bad that I do think I had the advantage there. I do think I was going to win, but that like, what am I trying to say? I was in a situation a while ago. I don't remember exactly who was involved or what the context was. But I was playing a game that didn't matter to me, and somebody else's promotion was on the line, and I like resigned the last game in a position where then people were like, "Oh, you might have been able to win that, and you should have played it out and whatever." I was mentally like just checked out of the game just because of like whatever was going on. I don't remember anything about it. I just remember feeling like, I really don't want to play this out. But now seeing that, I'm like, even though like I was the beneficiary of it, I'm like, oh man, I kind of feel bad about that. Like I feel like I hadn't finished earning it, right? Like, it's not that I didn't earn it, but I hadn't finished earning it. Maybe I had, like, maybe I was ahead enough that was a resignation worth doing for my opponent. I mean, I in general don't resign super aggressively. So, you know, my bias is against that, which, and I know that. So, like, you know, the average player might be more inclined to resign than I am. But, yeah. Well, in any event, I did make it, despite dropping the first 2 games and cutting it as close as I possibly could. I think, yeah, I mean, I think I ended up taking the right approach in this one. And I'm trying to remember what my opponent did differently than I did. They took a silver. That doesn't seem like the end of the world, but maybe that was bad enough. I think they weren't as aggressive about hermiting and horsing early on, but then like later on they were playing more stuff as Way of the Horse than I was, but they didn't get the storeroom early. Maybe that was all that it really was, because I got my first storeroom like right going into my Madman turn, and then like from that point forward was hitting it. And I might have gotten a little bit lucky in terms of like right after the Madman turn, I saw my Cursed Village, I saw my storeroom, I was able to get another one, and then I just like hit it every turn from that point forward. I didn't have any duds. Although I did horse at least once to avoid a dud. So, I mean, that, you know, is a factor. But yeah, I don't know. I didn't really notice anything else, so maybe it was just those factors. Other than that, the like page game, I don't know, that was a weird one. I feel like I'm not very good at playing those kinds of boards. Like sort of like low draw, money heavy boards, but where like there's like other stuff that you can be doing. It's hard for me to judge like when is it time for me to just say enough is enough and start greening, because I didn't green particularly early there. But I arguably did more so than my opponent a little bit. Maybe I should have greened earlier. Maybe I should have greened later. Maybe the champion was worth getting. Like, it felt pretty superfluous to me But my opponent managed to get a bunch of warriors strung together a couple of times, which honestly, like, I don't know, if they hadn't managed to hit my warrior with their warrior, which they weren't in general all that likely to do, then they would have had, you know, fewer warriors because they had picked up the rogue. And I wasn't like convinced that the rogue was a good idea. I don't know. It, you know, as another stop card that, like, a lot of times you like the best card you could pull out was silver. Like, that just seemed pretty dubious to me. But then, you know, so maybe that was a little bit fortunate for them. But on the other hand, maybe it was correct to get the champion just so that, like, A, you know, couldn't get hit by the warrior attack, and B, could, you know, more easily string the warriors together. I mean, I don't know. I wanted the hero, but yeah. And then in game 5, it was all about that, like, early governor embargo, and I don't know if I should have anticipated that and played around it. I'm still not sold on going for governor before bridge troll, but maybe the embargo is reason enough to do that. Maybe I should have opened embargo like I was talking about. I mean, I just know what would have happened is I would have drawn it turn 3, then I would have played it, and I wouldn't have had any cards yet. I mean, I guess if I opened... No, never mind, because, yeah, I don't know. If... Yeah, I mean, I could have stuck the token somewhere irrelevant, but then, of course, like, that doesn't... Then it doesn't matter that I did it. I guess I would have had one fewer silver in my deck, which would have been nice. But... Yeah. I don't know. Maybe just well-timed embargo for my opponent. They also hit Citadel really early, and I didn't catch how that happened, but that certainly helped them. And then when I bought Citadel, I just kept forgetting to pay attention to which action I was playing first. I mean, it didn't matter too much, you know, like Merchant versus Caravan versus Magpie. But I think it seems pretty clear that you want, if possible, you want to play Caravan or Governor first. But like I think I had at least one opportunity to play Caravan first, and I just didn't. I mean, granted, Magpie might draw more cards than Caravan on the turn that you play it, but having like the extra duration draw would be pretty good. I also wonder, like with Citadel, you could, in theory, you could get as many as 4 bridge trolls in play. The problem was thinning, but like maybe it would have been better to get an early temple and really try to thin down, and then like, I don't know. It's just it's hard to get through all those coppers with just temple. I don't know. It's a tricky one. Either way, I did promote. I will, as a result, presumably be playing in the BCDE Championships hosted by Assemble Me. I don't know when that happens exactly, but it's coming up. There's also a tournament that I signed up for. It's called, like, the channel's called Team Prep. I don't know if that's the name of the tournament, but basically you join a team with a couple of other players, and then you get a bunch of boards, and you like pick who's going to play which board, and you can sort of pre-strategize on it. So that sounded pretty cool. So I'll be doing that coming up. So yeah, look forward to that. And then, of course, next season I will be in D. So thanks for watching, and until the next time you turn in for one of those things.